To so much, and I think every time he does his thing, it's more than entertainment. It's like a ritual, and it brings light, and he brings light people to give that light with him, with Mr. Victor C. Yuen and Mr. Hasan Bakr tonight. So perhaps I'll give it over to
Thank you, Dave. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
This is the light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. One more time. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it Thank you very much. Usually close with that. Thank you, David. It's beautiful. Actually, that's kind of what our journey tonight is about. It's about shining. It's about letting your light shine. I honor each and every one of you for grabbing hold of that which you love and being in this world of theater, being in this world of art. And I love to share the message that says it's so important for us to remember as we take our shine into the world, and as we entertain and as we touch the world with our art, and make sure that it touches us first.
Yes.
And we make sure that the journey is such that we're full and we gain this measure of talent and ability, and we learn all that Stella Adler had to give us and all of your magnificent teachers here. And you go out into the world, and every time you step onto that stage, it moves through you into the world so that you benefit from it as well. That makes sense?
Yes.
Why are you here? Why are you doing this? Hopefully it's because of this little light of mine. I'm going to let it shine. I love to be on the stage. I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, a little Shakespeare along the way. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Right? Does that make sense? So there's this beautiful philosophy that says, And each and every day of your life, you sing a magnificent song. A song that you first feel deep inside of you, and it sustains you in every moment along the way. It's a very simple song, not much improvisation, really 2 notes is all you need. It's the song of the breath, the most beautiful song that you'll ever sing. Everybody take a breath in. Take a breath out. Woo, that's beautiful. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. So I want you to remember that's the most beautiful song that you'll ever sing. And it's the very first song that you sing out when you come into the world. Now most people think that the first sound you make when you enter out of mommy's belly is but it's not. It's a simple breath in, breath out. Makes sense? So sing that song every day. You do it anyway. And on a difficult day when you can't seem to remember your lines, you breathe a bit like that. But if you can, in any moment, you're feeling a little tense or unsure, or filled with great joy, or have no answers, simply remember this beautiful song. Now, one of my teachers told me that the thing to do when you take that breath every day is to breathe from the edge of the universe and take all of creation in. From as far as you can imagine, take that first breath and know that all of creation breathes with you. Breathing in, breathing out, and accompanying that beautiful breath is the rhythm of the heart. That beautiful rhythm, the first sound you learn to know. It's the rhythm of your mother's heartbeat. And so we take a moment to honor now ancient ancestors all from north and south and east and west with the djembe call. North and south and east and west, we must remember those who have gone before us, so that we might be where we are today. Oh, direction, all cultures we say, we give honor and respect. Those who have gone before us. We give honor to those indigenous people who walk this land long before us. With each breath we breathe their history. May we remember and acknowledge those who came before us. We might be here today. Hey, jolly, now we're going to sing a song together. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, it's a very simple song. Every time you hear me say your name. Whoa, simply say your name. You got it? Say your name. Say your name. Say your name. Say your name. I didn't say shout your name. I said say your name. That's all right. Usually it takes us 15 minutes to get around to be that loud. Here we go. Say your name. 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 This is a very important remembrance. Your name, you. No one in the world quite like you. You are unique and beautiful. Now I know many times when someone calls your name, maybe you've done something wrong, or you got something. I want you to remember you are beautiful. Hey, say your name. 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 Come on, say your name. 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 So before you go to bed tonight, you should grab the covers and put that pillow under your head. Or if you're sleeping on the couch, wherever. I want you to remember this thing as you lay down your head before you close your eyes. I want you to take one deep breath before you go to sleep tonight. Whisper Another thing I'd like you to consider is, who's willing to volunteer? What's your name?
Derek.
Derek. Yeah. So Derek, imagine, and everybody else can imagine this too. Within us, right? You know, there's this external world, but within us, there's this beautiful, rich garden. You know, and the ancients tell us that within that inner garden, within our being, there exists so much wonder, so much beauty, so much joy. Really, all of the secrets of life really abide within us. It's like a rich, rich garden, a rich soil. So if you chose to plant a seed in your inner garden that you wish to grow and cultivate and enrich your life and enrich the lives of those around you, what might that seed be? Oh, it's a beautiful seed. All right, so I want you to take that seed, right? I want you to just imagine that you're planting this. Plant it right here in the part of the garden that's right under your heart. Just plant it. And I want you to say your name and
Derek.
Derek. The world embraces you, Derek. The soil in your garden is rich, rich, Derek. Derek, just by wanting this. That seed of hope will grow, and the light of your being will radiate the wonder of your hope. Derek, you right now are already watering your garden, and that tiny seed of hope just popped a little bulb, and hope's about to grow within you. Seed of hope, seed of hope, there you can plant it. Seed of hope, and that's it. Seed of hope, seed of hope, there it has planted. Seed of hope. Tell me your name.
My name's Laura.
Laura, Laura, what's the seed you choose to plant?
Truth.
The seed of truth. Gotta say your name and then say truth.
Laura. Truth.
The seed of truth. The seed of truth. Laura has planted the seed of truth. Seed of truth. Seed of truth. Laura has planted the seed of truth. Seed of truth. Seed of truth. Laura has planted the seed of truth. See how simple that is, my friends?
Yeah.
Just imagine if we gave ourselves permission to imagine and do those kinds of wonderful heart rituals. You know, that Tom and myself and a number of other folk are involved in a kind of a national initiative that explicitly talks about the importance of creative expression, creativity for our personal and communal healing. Right, Johns Hopkins University, a number of other major universities, and Susan Maxander, who's a friend of ours, has written she and Ivy have written a phenomenal book called Your Brain on Art.
Yes.
But the whole idea is for people to recognize that when we create, however we create, you know, it has a phenomenal effect upon the natural medicines of the body. It has a phenomenal effect upon the brain. It has a phenomenal impact upon the neurological system. It has a phenomenal effect upon you. And we, as artists, do and can, even to a greater degree, have an impact on our world. It's an opportunity that we have, many of us. An opportunity to recognize that what you do is way more than just prepare to be an actor on the stage. Most importantly, you cultivate your inner garden. You cultivate your inner understanding. You cultivate your inner spirit. My dear brother Jamie Price so eloquently says, is always there.
Yes.
It's not some far off philosophical thing that you got to read about. It's why you do what you do. And I celebrate, I'm excited about the fact that we have an opportunity now as artists to touch the world in a totally broader way. Just by what we do. But it starts from the inside out. It starts in that inner garden. Right? And a part of that inner garden thing is every once in a while you gotta pull the weeds. And what are the weeds? The weeds are doubts.
That's
The
right.
weeds are, I'm unsure. I don't know. That's okay. That's you. You know, but cultivate that inner soil. Here's a question: what's the conversation that you have with you? Is it? And it was for me a long time. Man, I don't know if I'm good enough. I just can't. I can't. I don't know. I Anybody have that conversation? There's another way of looking at that. Well, you know what? Tomorrow I have a new opportunity to finish it again. It's the gift of waking up every day. You wake up every day with a new opportunity. You don't wake up with a half opportunity or you got every day. And to know that you cultivate you, that what you're doing is good for you and is good for the world. And you love doing it. And even if some days you don't, you go, man, having a little bit of a challenge today, but you know what? Just take another breath. One of my teachers said life is a chain of perfect breaths. When you find yourself in a moment that doesn't feel perfect, take another breath. No challenge, no growth. But it's way more, so important, now more than ever. Been around a long time, now more than ever, trust me. We need this ourselves, our world awaits our participation. Doing what we love to do. And in my case, maybe I should go along. That's what's beautiful about this journey. I see the light in your eyes. I know what you have to do to achieve this. But know and feel deep within you. This is for me as much as it is for that agent or for that show that I want to do, or that marquee that I want to be on. That's right. It's for me. Just like every breath that you take. And trust me, the hardest of the times, years from now, you'll go, that was easy compared to mine. Right? That's what's beautiful about it. How many people were initially uncomfortable when I asked you to say your name? Come on, guys. I was a little awkward with that. It's okay. It's okay. It's a beautiful thing. And you know, nothing like cultivating our imagination. Probably nothing more important than that. And we all know, at least I know, that was one of the things that I was discouraged in doing when I was little. This is a real world, this is real, you gotta, your imagination is so important. Okay? So when you think about all of that kind of stuff, what's a word? Is there a word what's a word that's in your head right now, a word that comes to mind? Just thinking about what we've done here in these few minutes. What's a word that comes to mind? Yes? Fear. Yeah. Yes, sir. Faith. Faith. Yes.
Passion.
Passion. Yes.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a great crowd. Yes. Butterfly. Wait, what's that? Oh. Butterfly. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, that is my dear brother. That it took me 66 years to find. That's my brother Eric. He's a phenomenal singer. You're gonna hear him in a little bit. Say, hey, Eric. Hey. I'm sorry. And what was your word?
Change.
Change. What else? Yes. Health and
Anointed.
oh my God.
Over here.
Yes.
Expression.
Expression. Yes.
Growth.
Growth. Yes.
Love.
Yes.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable. Yes.
Healing.
Healing. Yes.
Tears. Tears.
Tears. Oh. Take another direction.
Embrace.
This was going to be a song, but now it's a novel. Yes.
Life.
Life. Yes.
Connection.
Connection. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Can. Yes. Activate.
What? Okay. Yes.
Boldness.
Bold. Yes.
Perfection.
Yes.
Cultivation.
Yes.
Enriched.
Enriched. I got a quick one. One more, if there is. Yes.
Sacrifice.
Ooh. You gotta give me a tempo. I don't think I'm gonna be able to play it and do this.
What you want, brother? Activate.
Too fast? No, that's fine.
Okay.
Wish I was a butterfly. I could fly high above the clouds and escape from all this world. Yes, that butterfly would deserve. I traveled everywhere with a boldness like an eagle. With healthy wings, I would fly and observe the people around me. Seems to me there needs to be a healing. Seems to me sometimes there's an essence of fear, passion, love. I can feel it everywhere. There's a perfection in discovery. We must embrace each other in order to be fully together and manifest freedom. You see, I have tears in my eyes sometimes. Tears in my eyes sometimes. But I am enriched and anointed by the power from above. Oh, as a butterfly, I understand that you start out without wings. You go inside that cocoon and maybe ultimate sacrifice. But then you come out with wings and you fly. Oh, what the world needs now is change, change, change. Change for the better, can't you see? Passion of our hearts everywhere we go. That's the foundation for growth. The world needs healing. The world needs healing. The world needs healing now. You see, sometimes in life you're gonna feel vulnerable. No, my friend, that at the core of that vulnerability is a cultivation of humanity. To help you grow into a strong boldness of life with love, a connection to all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I got them all. I think I got them all. Everybody sing with me, calling the minds what the world needs. we're all butterflies. We're all butterflies. And we're flying high. And we're flying high. Up above the clouds. Up above the clouds. And floating back down. And floating back down. Down to 65 Broadway. Down to 65 Broadway. Doing it the Adler way. Doing it the Adler way. Down to 65 Broadway. Down to 65 Broadway. Doing it the Adler way. Doing it the Adler way. We're butterflies. We're butterflies. We're butterflies. We're butterflies. We're butterflies. We're butterflies. And we're gonna fly. We're gonna fly. There we go. Please welcome to the bandstand, Mr. Eric Barney.
He blows my mind.
So for those of you who are just meeting us for the very first time, Eric is my natural brother, my baby brother. He's the little one. I tell my kids, your uncle Eric is who you thought I was. Yeah, we met in 2016. I had lived my whole life not knowing anything really about my natural family. I was a ward of the state and grew up just not knowing, but through some amazing grace and the actions of the then governor of New Jersey, I was able to get my pre-adoption birth certificate and found out that I had brothers and sisters. And within a matter of a few hours, we were united. It was really, really beautiful thing. Inseparable since. And it turns out this guy can really sing. So you want to do something? I'll put him on the spot a little bit.
Yeah, kind of, he always does that. I asked him, brother, what are you gonna do? What do you got planned? No, figure out, you do something.
But it's true. Other than, I talked to Tom and talked a bit about what he thought you might share. But I really, really, really do try to feel the hearts and eyes and energy of the people I serve. For me these days, it's really all about what can we share together?
Yes.
What can we do for each other? There's so much conversation about what's wrong or what's not happening. So let's take a look at some of the things that we have in common and what can we do? What can we be first and foremost for ourselves and what can we do for the world? And really, really know within us that's not like naive. That's not a naive thing. It might, based upon present systems, be difficult, but it's not naive to know that one simple act can change another person's life, if but for a moment. And most importantly, because the ultimate goal is for you all to blossom, grow as artists, and as contributors to the positive manifestation of change in the world, like who you are. Peace and freedom, they're ultimately doing things, but they're being things. It's who we choose to be. It's really true, in those early developmental years when I didn't have anything else, I just had songs. So, as long as I can remember, I was always making sound. Why? Because the body has a need for sound and motion. I was one of those kids. I was a perpetual rocker. I rocked all the time. I made sound. I still do, you know. But, and because the body has a need for that. So when I first learned to talk, it was way more comfortable for me to sing what I was thinking than to say what I was thinking. Because I felt it from the inside. That's who you are. You know there's that turning point in a play or that turning point when you've got it. But you don't have it just out here. You have it here. You have it within you. Right?
Yes.
So why not be that way all the time? My dear brother, Mr. Jamie Price, who has been a tremendous mentor for me in terms of just helping me to understand. I always tease him. I always say he's the only guy. When we were having a conversation once, he's just a brilliant guy. I mean, really, he's like my brother from another mother who knew me better than anybody else. No offense. We got the same mother. And you know, I was one day, and he and his beautiful and talented and gifted and inspirational wife, Rada Price. I was at their home, and I was waxing. You know, I was talking about, what we gotta do. We gotta do. We gotta be. And whatever. And Jamie said, "Yeah, I feel that's true." And then what? And I was like, "What did you just say to me?" And then what? What do you mean by that? I was offended. I was like, because no one had ever said, "There's more."
Yes, sir.
And that began a conversation of, and then what? And so a lot more I understand from the inside out because I dared to ask myself the question and receive from someone who cared, what the then what? What more can I learn? What more can I understand? How more deeply can I be? Right? That's the true spirit. That's spirit. You know the word spirit, spirituality. Spirit comes from the Latin word spiritus, which means to breathe. I think we all concur that we all breathe in that. And without a title. It's called breath. I'm not titling this, just give me some more of that breath. Right? So it's like, I just encourage you guys to just be it. Be it. Allow yourself to be it. Know what it is to be that and feel that. And don't be so hard on yourselves. I mean, challenge yourself. We have a tendency to beat up ourselves. Yeah? Here's a question for you. What are three things that I love about me are? Who wants to answer? Yeah.
I'll go. 3 things that I love about me is I love my compassion, I love my determination, and I also love my.
Yeah.
I would say the last one would be like my care for other people.
Good. Good. Thank you. A hand for him for answering that. I encourage each of you to just write down 5 things that you love about yourself. Listen, when I was first asked that question, I couldn't do it because I had never taken the time to think, what is it that I love? First of all, I didn't want to say, oh, I love that I can sing really well because I came from that philosophy that, that's egotistical. How dare, So some of that is kind of relearning and expanding our ability to say, hey, it's okay to look into the mirror and see me. It's okay. 3 things, 5 things, 10 things, 25 things that I love about me. You gotta love you.
Yes.
You gotta love you, and then you can love the world. That's for real. I'll take, love you a little bit, a little bit more. But it's a really, sometimes difficult thing, but a really, really important thing to recognize, hey, you know what? Everything that I want for the world, I want that for me too. I want people to come into the theater and be thrilled. I want to step into the theater and be thrilled that I have the blessing of being here. And every show moves through me. And I learn something every time. I get better at it. I get better at being. Because that authenticity is what really allows people to feel And I don't want to wax go on and on and on, but that's the real deal. Every song I sing, I just surrender. I could have never done that without just surrender. What happened? I'm serious. I mean, yeah, you got to practice a little bit, but I mean, when the rubber hits the road, it's there. If you surrender, if you do all you're required to do to get those skills there, but don't separate the skill from the beat. Because that's when people feel the truth. I mean, I've got instructors here, am I lying? Isn't that the truth? There's something about the being of acting. There's something about the being of art that makes it so magnificent. It touches. I believe that's the reason why art came about. Because we had a desire to connect on another level. A deeper level. A common level.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, listening to what you're saying,
Yeah.
thinking about, you know, if you walk through life, to what I say. And there was one that stuck out. Faith, courage. I have an idea, I don't know if it will work, but I want to say this.
It's never stopped us before.
When I first came here, it was the first time for I sang. And it was the first year that we found it. And it was such a wonderful feeling to look out at everybody's eyes. And everybody's eyes had a different story to tell. But what it made me feel is I have found my true brother and the love that I always prayed for. So I guess what I'm trying to say is what I have in my mind to say is you guys are the best I've ever had. Can you relate to what I'm trying to say? Everybody was looking, you know, like, wow, I never heard a story like that before. And all these guys really brothers. And wow, I wonder how each individual felt not knowing. You know, I know about him through my brother and sister, but he didn't know about us. So I guess I'm gonna try something. We can find the right drum beat and work it out. Okay, because I just want to, really what I want to say is, you're the best thing that ever happened.
There you go.
Can you get where I'm coming from? You. Without you, I can't do what I do. So, we got to do this. You try? Oh, yes. So, come on. Thank you. Now, I have courage, everybody. I'm gonna try to do this. I've had my share of life ups and downs. But it's been kind. The downs have been few. Oh, I guess you can say that I've been lucky. Oh, I guess you can say that it's all because of you. If anyone should ever ride my life so for whatever reason there might be. Oh, you'll be there between each line of pain. life story. For whatever reason there might be. Oh, you'll be there between these lines of pain and glory. Oh, you're the best thing that ever happened to me, people. Oh, you're the best thing that ever happened to me.
So couple of 3-4 years ago, we did a concert here, and we did kind of a spontaneous thing, and this really, really great song came out of it. I was here with Daniel Kelly, my wonderful colleague, who's a phenomenal piano player. And we created the song, and I've talked to Daniel about just keeping it alive. It's called We Gotta Create a New Reality. Yeah? So it's the whole idea that we together, we can create a new reality. It's a very, very simple little, it's simple. But you gotta clap. It goes like this. You gotta create a new reality. Gotta create a new reality. You gotta create a new reality. Now, this verse is a verse that you can create yourself. It's your proclamation of tomorrow. Knowing that together we can change the world. One at a time. Here we go. God create a reality. Yeah. God create a reality. Yeah. God create a reality. Whoa. God create a reality. Now tomorrow is a new day. You and me. Together we can create a new reality by just reading a little deeper in our heart and making the world a better place. Whoa! God create a new reality. Come on. God create a new reality. Yeah. God create a new reality. It's so simple as the life itself starts with talking or listening to ourselves. Realizing that tomorrow's a day we can change the world either way. God create a new reality. God create a new reality. God create a new reality. Whisper your name and feel it inside. Plant those seeds in your inner garden. Wake up the next day, you will see. God created reality. God created reality. God created reality. New reality. God created new reality. Three more times. God created new reality. Two more times. God created new reality. We ain't finished. God created new reality. Now, my friends, go forth and change the world.